Yeah, very tense situation as the curfew comes into effect for the first night here. The mayor of Los Angeles saying she did not have a choice, that the looting that happened here in downtown LA Monday night left her with no choice, that it was a tipping point. The head of the police department, the Los Angeles Police Department, saying that there was an increase in lawlessness over the past few days. Let me just step away from the camera and show you here this tense standoff. Just a few moments ago, there were dozens and dozens of protesters that were boxed into that intersection underneath that overpass that you might be able to see, and essentially they were all detained, and what remains now is this tense standoff between just a few protesters outside of that perimeter, and many of them sort of berating, taunting the police officers. As you can hear right now, another movement of vehicles, perhaps to another location where there are more protesters involved. As I said, the head of the police department saying that there was an increase in lawlessness over the past few days. Unsure how to quantify that. What we do know, however, is that there has been an increase in arrests, less than just about 200 even before this curfew began just today alone. That is on top of about 110 made on Monday. Clearly, police trying to gain the upper hand here and send a message to Donald Trump saying we do not need the help of the National Guard or the Marines.
Indeed, Wassim, California Governor Gavin Newsom had asked a federal court, in fact, to block the Trump administration from using the National Guards and the Marines to assist in immigration raids. Can you tell us a bit more, though, about the role the National Guards are currently playing?
Yeah, there's been some pretty significant reporting here coming to us on this Tuesday. First of all, the Associated Press this afternoon reporting that there had been some instances of some ICE raids, some immigration raids this Tuesday across California, across the Los Angeles area, that had seen assistance from National Guard troops. That is already a pretty significant development in and of itself. But then a bombshell interview with CBS News with the head of the Los Angeles Police Department saying essentially that his understanding was that the National Guards and the Marines had not been sent to quell the unrest, and instead had been sent to assist these ICE agents across the area. And that is significant for two reasons. First of all, it implies that Donald Trump and his government engaged in deception, lied to the American people, using this unrest as a pretext to send in the National Guard, when instead the mission was in fact to assist those ICE agents. And secondly, because this means that we are heading toward the militarization of immigration enforcement, something that hasn't been seen in this country yet. This means basically that military troops have been deployed within domestic borders of the United States to assist in immigration operations. That is a very significant development for multiple reasons, and one that aligns with what the Trump administration has been saying over the past 48 hours. They want to increase their goal in terms of arrests and detentions of illegal immigrants here in the country, moving up to 3,000 arrests per day over the next few weeks.